How's it going, everybody? This is Craig Bush Rocks. Welcome to my channel. Waiting for the PlayStation showcase to come up and talk about the PlayStation 5 games that are coming out. But today I'm going to talk about, is it worth getting the PlayStation 3 in 2024? Of course it is, even an Xbox 360. just for the fact, I'll talk about this right now. This is going to be awesome. If you look at my thumbnail, you see one of the reasons why, and I'll explain. But for right now, let's just talk about why PlayStation 3. It's the last generation where you can actually get a game and put it on your PlayStation and play it. Yeah, occasionally you have to put a patch on it, but when you put a game in there, it plays. And we'll use some examples of games that you can get that you can put on there and play it. Let's just start off with this Rockstar game, Red Dead Redemption. This, you put this game in there, it's going to take forever probably to install. Let me see. 600 megabytes required. not 6 million terabytes. So, yeah, awesome game. What's really cool, they had an expansion pack. Yeah, you can go on the internet, on the PlayStation Store, and download the Undead Nightmare expansion pack and download it onto your PlayStation 3. But wow, you can buy a separate disc with it. Ooh, check that out. So you got your expansion right here. How many megabytes is that? 2.5 gigabytes. So this probably installs the whole disc on there. But wow, pretty cool. You got a bunch of stuff in here. That's really neat. Got a map and everything. Oh, check that out. A map. See, PlayStation 3 still had a lot of stuff in their cases where you open up a PS5 game and it's just a disc. And not even the game's on the disc. You got to download it. How about this? Oh, yeah. 2K with their Borderlands. They really milked it this way. So you got Borderlands 2. You want all the DLC for it, but you don't have the internet. Oh, just wait a little bit. You can buy a separate disc with all the add-on content. Oh, man. Now you got it all right here. All in that disc. Now, you didn't get Borderlands 2. You can get Borderlands 2 Game of the Year edition. Yeah. Let me see. Pretty much everything's on the disc. Yeah, it's 5.88 gigabytes. It took the whole disc to do it. In fact, I got the 2 discs right there. So, you go on the PlayStation 5, you got to download everything. How about Borderlands? Oh, yeah, just regular old Borderlands. The Borderlands Game of the Year. Now, yeah, they got Game of the Years on PlayStation 5, even the new Xbox, but like I said, a lot of it you got to download. This stuff is on the disc. What's great about the PlayStation 3 too is all the multi-game discs. Now, most of them you'll have all the games on one disc, but I looked occasionally. You got a code to get one game, like a Far Cry compilation. You get Far Cry 2 and 3, but there's one that you got to get for DLC. But still, you got 2 games in a disc. But Jak and Daxter Collection Remastered in HD, pretty sweet. Yeah, you could probably play this on the PlayStation 5 streaming and stuff like that, but still you got to have the internet where you got to do it. This is all on the disc right here. If you don't care for PS5, you got PS3, you want to play Jak and Daxter, sweet. It was funny. Some of these games are a little pricey, but when you look at the price of a PS5 game being $70, sometimes when you look at this, it's like, yeah, maybe I'm paying 40 or something for it. It's like, well, it's better than 70. This is back when Sony's not afraid to publish some of their indie games on a disc. And they don't do that very often anymore. Or this is the best of PlayStation Network. You got 4 games on here. You got yeah, When Vikings Attack, Sound Shapes, Tokyo Jungle, and Fat Princess. This game costed me quite a bit, $50, $60. I can't remember what I paid for it, but I got 4 pretty sweet little indie games on a disc that I don't got to sit there and download anything for it. And it's there where I can put the game in my console and play it. It's back when they're still trying to figure out all the internet crap for the PlayStation 3. So we're lucky to make sure we got a game on the disc. Same thing with the Fallout 3 here. You can get your Fallout 3, but look at that. This one's got all the DLC for it. You ain't got to go online and buy it, even though that's what I did. but yeah, I can just pop this disc in there and it's all there. Dragon Ball Z HD collection. You got 2 of them. You got the Sly collection. You got 3 of them right there. It's just all in that disc, and you got to go on the PlayStation Network and stream it. Now, these 2 piles here is why I like PlayStation 3 too. And I wish more publishers would do this. But we'll start off with the ones that, there's new games coming out for PlayStation 3. I wouldn't say new, but being published on the PlayStation 3. 2 of them is, these are made by V Blank that did all this, but Shakedown Hawaii, just it's all over the place. It's probably on Switch, it's on Xbox, it's on PlayStation 5, it's on everything. It's on PlayStation 3. That's pretty sweet. I got this on one of my video games thing. They do reprints and stuff like this, and that's what I'm going to get into next. This is Retro City Rampage DX. Wait for my dad to tell me food's ready. It's getting close to that time. But let's get on with the video. Retro City Rampage DX. Check that out. Got just published on the PS3. See, when I'm done doing my PlayStation 3 collection and get that 100% complete, set for my PlayStation 3, I'm always going to keep an eye out for some new games. See if any publishers do that. And this is pretty cool. THQ Nordic. I have a feeling they did this because people are paying outrageous prices for these games. And yeah, I don't have a problem buying a reprint from a publisher that made the game originally. And I explained that when I got these games originally, because these games will go through the roof and people don't realize it. They did reprints of these. And the games I'm talking about, here's the first one, Painkiller, Hell and Damnation Uncut. Yeah, these sell out on video game place I get my games from, but they restock them. So keep that in mind. If you're collecting for PlayStation 3, if you see a game that goes for like $200 or $300, do your research. Look it up, see they got something that the publisher reprinted it. This one right here, especially, this one's still sealed because I don't really need to open this up because I have this on PC already. I play it once in a while, but it's the Siberia Collection. Yeah, THQ. So, yeah, same thing with Xbox 360. When you get a game there, you pop it in there. Xbox was a little bit more familiar with the internet by the time the 360 came out because they had Xbox Live. With PlayStation 3, yeah, when we first started, they were just in the infancy of trying to figure out how PlayStation Store is going to work and stuff like that. So we got most of our games where we could just pop it in there and installs a little megabyte off the disc, just little things like that. You install it to make sure it plays. Probably a security check to make sure you got the right discs in there to play it. But that's why I like, one of the reasons why I like collecting for PlayStation 3 and even Xbox 360 because of that situation. Is I don't like modern gaming. I play modern games, but just the way it's been being treated lately and how all these developers want to spend 10 years to make a game, It's like, take a step back and just make a simple game. Just make a game for the gamers. They don't have to be perfectly beautiful. It don't have to be that way. You look at Astrobot, that's a sweet game, but most of that you got to pretty much, if you get the disc, you probably got to download half of it off the internet. Things like that. And so keep that in mind if you want to collect games, and especially if you're out in the middle of nowhere and you don't have good internet, and you got like crappy internet where you don't get a whole bunch. That's the other thing too. If you have internet and just you're limited to what you can use, a lot of these games get little patches. They're not terabytes of patches and big patches. They're little patches. So yeah, occasionally you'll get that, but keep that in mind if you're going to collect if you're going to collect PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360. It's kind of the last generation for to get into games. One system too, if you want to get into modern gaming, will be Nintendo Switch. Yeah, there's a lot of games you have to download, but if you cater your game on the Switch, most of the games are on that little card. So that's another thing to keep in mind too. Nintendo Switch. Wait for the announcement for that console to come up. Can't wait. I'm gonna Switch too. But yeah, I can't wait for the PlayStation 5 showcase. I'm probably gonna get a Pro. My daughter wants my old PlayStation 5, so I'll figure that out when that comes up this week. But hey, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like, give me a thumbs down. Comment down below what you think about the PlayStation 3 collecting. I mean, it is 2024. Do you think it's worth it? Let me know in the comments. Other than that, I'll check you on the next video. Waiting for my pops. I'm hungry. Gotta go to work. See ya later. Fun times indeed, everybody. Bye.